We all have that one friend. Same salary as us, maybe even less. But somehow, they're always well-dressed, always buying something new, always traveling and living it up. And we keep wondering, how? Seriously, how? The truth is bitter. Most of us, we're financially illiterate. Why? Because school and college taught us how to calculate the area of a trapezoid, but never taught us how to avoid loans, how to invest, or even the difference between an asset and a liability. But don't worry, I've got you. Today, I'm breaking down the best of 50 books and podcasts into a fun cartoon video. No boring lectures, no falling asleep, just listen. And promise me you'll use what you learn. Ready? Lesson 1. The rich don't work for money. Money works for them. You've probably heard this before, but what does it really mean? It means most people, like me and you, work for money. We sell our time and energy for a paycheck. And if one day you don't show up to work, that paycheck disappears, just like a treadmill that stops the second you do. But rich people, they build something else. They build a money machine, a system they set up once, but then it keeps making money without their constant input. That's called passive income. Like what? Buying property and renting it out, starting a business, investing in stocks. Lesson 2. Learn the difference between assets and liabilities. Serious question. Your car, your personal home, asset or liability? Most people would say, of course it's an asset. I paid so much for it. But the truth? They're liabilities. Why? Because you pay for maintenance, you pay for gas, you pay monthly bills. They pull money out of your pocket. So here's the simple rule. If it puts money into your pocket, asset. If it takes money out of your pocket, liability. But if that car makes you money, or if you rent out your house and earn from it, then yes, it becomes a real asset. Lesson 3. Small expenses quietly sink your wallet. I used to think my biggest financial enemies were rent, bills, and tuition. But nope. The real enemy? Small, sneaky spending. That one coffee, that one snack, that one Amazon order you said, it's nothing. And then, bam, end of the month, your account's crying. Funny, right? We spend days comparing phones before buying one. But when it comes to daily spending, we just throw money around. Economists call this the latte effect. Tiny daily expenses that quietly grow into financial disasters. Lesson 4. Pay yourself first, before you pay anyone else. Let's say you get paid. What's the first thing you do? Rent, loans, groceries, bills, internet, and maybe, just maybe, you save a little at the end. Here's the truth. You are the most important person in your life. So, pay yourself first. As soon as the paycheck hits, put at least 10% into a savings or investment account before anyone else gets a dime. Don't say, but I barely make enough. The golden rule is, expenses adjust to income. If you lower your spending ceiling, your habits will adjust too. Brain, lesson 5. Being rich is a mindset, not a bank balance. Think if you went to sleep tonight and woke up with $1 million, life would be perfect. Sorry, not always. One guy in the US won the lottery, became a millionaire. A few years later, he blew it all. Parties, gambling, and guess where he ended up? Back at his old job as a janitor. Why? Because his mind was still poor. Money is like water. If your glass is too small, it'll all spill. You have to grow your capacity first. Lesson 6. don't just react to money, plan it. Most of us live in what's called reactive living. We wait for our paycheck, wait for the bills to hit, and then react. Your rent's due, your loan's due, your friends call you out, a big sale shows up, and we spend. But there's a better way. It's called zero-based budgeting. What does that mean? It means you plan every single dollar before the month begins. And when you subtract all your planned expenses from your income, you should have exactly zero left over. That plan includes rent, transport, groceries, fun, investments, even your takeout. Why do it? Because it gives you peace of mind. You know where your money goes and nothing slips through. Lesson 7. Don't fear debt. Fear bad debt. Our parents said, don't ever get into debt. And they were kind of right. But here's the thing. The richest people and biggest companies use debt. The key? There's good debt and there's bad debt. Take a loan and buy a PlayStation? Bad debt. It loses value and you're stuck with the payments. Take that same loan and buy a rental property? Smart debt. Now it's earning money, maybe enough to pay off the loan itself. Lesson 8. Only invest in things you understand. Warren Buffett, investing legend, said, if you don't understand it, don't buy it. But what do most people do? Their cousin says, yo, this crypto coin is gonna explode. So they buy it. No research, no plan, no clue. And then what? It goes up, they get greedy. It drops, they panic. And in the end, they lose. Always invest in things you know or are willing to learn. Lesson 9. Diversify your investments. You've heard this. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. In investing, that's golden advice. Imagine you've got $10,000 and you put it all into crypto. Then the market crashes, you lose everything. But what if you split it like this? 3K into silver, 3K into gold, 4K into crypto. Even if one drops, the others balance you out. Sure, you might make less short term, but you protect your future. Time. Lesson 10. Be patient. Investing is a marathon, not a sprint. We live in a world of instant everything. 3-minute noodles, 15-second TikToks, ultra-fast internet. But investing, it's not like that. It's a marathon, slow and steady. Some people buy gold and check the price 40 times a day. If it dips once, panic, sell, regret. But a smart investor, they're thinking long term. Even if the price drops in the first year, they stay calm. They trust their plan. Bananas. Lesson 11. Be greedy when others are scared, and scared when others are greedy. Another Buffett gem. Markets are all emotion, fear, and greed. Let's say bananas are trending. Everyone wants bananas. Prices soar. Hype builds. Then suddenly, bad news. A crash. Everyone panics and sells. That's when smart people walk in. They buy cheap. And when prices bounce back, they make a fortune. Lesson? When everyone's buying, pause. When everyone's selling, think. That might be your opportunity. Lesson 12. Invest in a skill that makes you money. Gold, crypto, stocks? Great. But the best investment? You. Learn a skill like coding, video editing, design, digital marketing. Anything that earns you money. Why? Because no one can take it away. It never crashes. It's always with you. Lesson 13. Learn to sell, even if you're not a salesperson. The world is full of broke, talented people. Why? They can't sell. You may not run a store, but every job interview, you're selling yourself. Every pitch, you're selling your idea. Even convincing a friend to join your trip, that's sales. Sales is communicating value of a product, an idea, or yourself. Lesson 14. Don't create emotional debt for yourself. Ever bought something just because it looked cool? That new phone, that designer shirt, that car for Instagram flexing? Feels good for a second, but those monthly payments, they hit hard. That's emotional debt. You create an image, and now you're stuck maintaining it. Live real, not Instagram fake. Lesson 15. Don't underestimate compound interest. One word, compound interest. Say you've got $20,000, earning 20% a year. Year one, you make $4,000. Now don't spend it. Reinvest it. Next year, your return grows and grows and grows. Before long, you've got a snowball rolling downhill, picking up massive speed. Compound interest is silent magic. You don't feel it at first, but give it a few years, boom. Lesson 16. Passive income is the real path to wealth. Active income is work to earn. Passive income is earn while you sleep. You only have so many hours in a day, but build a system, a store, a channel, a rental that runs even when you don't. That's the dream.
Lesson 17. Think twice, spend once. Ever gone shopping with a friend? They buy one thing, you buy four. That's emotional spending. Triggered by vibes, ads, store lighting. Before any purchase, ask yourself, do I really need this? Is there a better way to use this money? If I don't buy it, so what? Wow! Lesson 18. Have an abundance mindset, not a scarcity one. How do you see the world? A limited pizza or a wide open ocean? Wealthy people, they don't have a magic gene. They just think differently. Abundance mindset means instead of jealousy, if they did it, I can too. Instead of I can't afford it, how can I afford it? Idea! Lesson 19. Live below your means, not above. One guy buys the iPhone 16 with loans and debt just to look cool at a party. Another guy has the cash but uses a basic phone. Real wealth isn't showing how rich you are. It's showing how smart you are with your money. Domain 20. Wealth equals freedom. True wealth isn't a fancy car or a luxury house. It's freedom. Freedom to choose. Freedom of time. Freedom to say no and walk away. Wake up when you want, go where you want, do what you want. That's wealth. Last secret, give, and it will come back. The wealthiest people, they give, not just money. They give time, help, kindness, attention. Why? Because the feeling of wealth is what you get when you lift someone else up. These 21 lessons are built from years of research, books, and real stories. If you've made it this far, your brain is ready for a new level in life. So don't let this moment pass. Take one small step right now. Start a tiny saving. Make a new decision. Shift one mindset. And if you're ready to turn your brain into a real money-making machine, subscribe to the channel. Share this video with someone who needs financial literacy more than they need phone credit. You're just getting started. But remember, the one who starts is always ahead of the one who just knows. Let's grow your mind ladder.